We're just a week into the legislative session right now, and bills are really just beginning to show up from individual legislators. But for the state, we have a couple of really big challenges in front of us. Obviously, the budget. It seems that we say this every year, but this year certainly we have some very serious work to do when we look at our state budget. We are looking at a deficit for the next budget biennium, and we're going to have to deal with that. I do serve on the Appropriations Committee, and I'm expecting that we're going to have a lot of long and difficult decision-making sessions to do. Secondly, obviously, there will be a lot of attention placed to the tragedy at Sandy Hook, as is appropriate. The legislature, as well as the executive branch, has outlined a series of task forces that have already started to go to work. I'm pleased that I was asked to participate by the Speaker of the House on the task force that the legislature is doing that deals with mental health and a variety of improvements that we can make to our state programs to try to bring a greater sense of security and safety, not just to our children, but also to kids as they age out into adulthood, trying to deal with issues with mental health. I think that in addition to that, you're going to see a lot of discussion about security at our schools. The potential that we may have to, in many cases, make capital improvements to deal with those security issues will be very real. It's my hope that we will be more successful at finding ways to help municipalities strengthen their schools, strengthen their physical plant to bring greater safety and make it a lot easier for us to make and ensure our children are safe. And finally, there's been, of course, an inevitable discussion, as we should have, about how we deal with violence, with guns, with weapons, and the entertainment side, really, in our society and across our communities here in Connecticut. And I'm expecting that conversation will take us all the way through the session, possibly further.